Hey guys, Abhishek here and today we'll be doing the hands-on and first boot of the OnePlus One. Speaking about how I got the OnePlus One, I got this one via the warm-up contests that were organized by OnePlus and I managed to secure almost 11 invites. Yeah, I mean 11 invites. So I gave those to my friends and my family members who wanted the OnePlus. And if I do get any shareable invites, I'll make a separate video in the future about sharing them. I'll just give them away. So make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. If you want to buy the OnePlus One without an invite, make sure that you visit opomart.com. But I guess you have to pay an extra to them in order to get the OnePlus One. Unfortunately, I was not able to post an unboxing of the OnePlus One, but I do have all the accessories with me right now. As you can, this is the Hong Kong variant that I have with me, and possibly this will be the one which will be available in India in the near future. As you can see, I have the Sandstone Black 64 GB variant with me, and let's move on to the accessories that we get with the OnePlus One. Here we have the wall adapter that we get with the OnePlus One, and do note that this is the Asian version. On back it says OnePlus, and considering the ampere rating, it's a 2.1 ampere charger that we have got. But I'm quite depressed considering the design of this wall adapter, as the one in the US has a better design than this one. We also get an extender in case you are staying in countries that support this kind of prongs. I guess these are mainly used in the US or maybe in Singapore, etc. And we can just like plug this back and use this front to charge the phone. We also get a USB to micro USB cable, and do note that the cable, the USB port as well as the micro USB port are gold plated. I don't think that this affects the speed at which the phone charges, but it seems a good touch, and the material used on the cable are pretty good as well. You also get a SIM ejector tool in the silicone pocket. You can use this and to attach it to your keychain or anything like that. And we also get a nano SIM card slot in case you have the nano SIM. And do note that the micro SIM card slot comes in with the OnePlus One. Considering the weight and size of the OnePlus One, I'll say it's quite light than the Mi 3, but it's just slightly larger than the Mi 3, even though the Mi 3 has a 5-inch screen and the OnePlus One has a 5.5-inch screen. Moving to the back, we have the sandstone backfield with some OnePlus branding. We have the dual LED flash, the 13 megapixel shooter, some cyanogen mode branding, and some safety and regulatory information. Do note that we also have a microphone besides the camera over here. And moving on to the top, we have the 3.5 mm headphone jack with us and another secondary microphone. On the bottom, we have another microphone with us over here with the dual speakers and the micro USB port. On the left hand side, we have the volume rockers and a port to open the SIM tray besides it. On the right hand side, we have the power button, and I'll say that the power button is quite well placed considering the size of the phone. It's not too much on the bottom or even on the top. It's quite well placed in the middle. Considering the front, we have the 5 megapixel front facing camera and the phone receiver. Moving on to the specs of the OnePlus One, it has a 5.5-inch 1080p screen. We have the Snapdragon 801 built in with a 2.5 gigahertz processor. We also have 3 gigs of RAM and 64 gigs of internal memory, and we also get Adreno 330 GPU with it. We also have the Corning Gorilla Glass on the screen, and do note that the 13 megapixel shooter of the OnePlus One is capable of recording 4K videos as well as slow motion videos at 120 frames per second. Noting that this OnePlus One is running a customized version of Cyanogen mode, that is Cyanogen mode 11S. It's built on Android 4.4.4 KitKat's base. Let's tear this plastic on front, and we have the glossy screen. Let's do the um, boot of the OnePlus One. Here, as you can see, it says OnePlus One branding and some powered by Android branding. So once the phone is booted, we have been brought to the select the language screen. So I'll select English for the US, and let's move. It will detect the Wi-Fi networks, and let's see if it connects to my Wi-Fi. After setting up the Wi-Fi, we have been brought to the Google account screen. I'll skip this, and you need to refer to the SIM card instructions that came with your phone. I'll install the SIM card later, and it also asks us to set up CyanogenMod account. I don't have one right now, so I'll just skip it. And it's asking us for our GPS location, etc. I'll skip it as well. And as you can see over here, it's asking us if we want the on-screen buttons or if we want these capacitive buttons. I'll settle for the capacitive right now, but I'll later on change to the on-screen buttons. We also have an option to use CyanogenMod theme. Let's check which we have the another one. Yes, I'll settle for the CyanogenMod theme over the default one. It's asking us the date and the time. Then I'll say done. So now it says that our phone is ready to use. Let's just finish it and have a first look at the CyanogenMod 11s. So over here it's giving us a welcome screen, and let's click OK, and it's giving us some instructions on how to use the CyanogenMod, and you can add up widgets over here, and I'll just skip it for now. And moving on to the app tray, we have quite a few built-in apps. We do know that we have the file manager app, which I don't think comes with any other variant of the OnePlus One. So do note that it's a good touch in my opinion. We also have the screencast app that we don't get without rooting our phone. We also have the theme showcase app and some other Google apps. We also have an app for the torch. Let's have a look at the variant that we Android variant that we get over here. It's giving us some updated icon pack is available, so means that you can customize these icons that we get. I'll skip it right now, and let's have a look at the settings about the phone. And as you can see, it's based on Android 4.4.4 KitKat and CyanogenMod version 11. Some good features of the CyanogenMod 11 include that you can customize your phone like hell. You can customize everything from your theme to your notifications tray, even your dialer, etc. You can also customize these icons through this theme showcase. Let's have a look at the camera interface that interests me a lot, and here's the camera interface. Let's just have a look. It's asking us if we want to remember location, and I'll say no right now. It's tap to autofocus, and the camera does give a feel that I'm using a Google Nexus or maybe a Motorola device with me right now. So it's quite minimalistic, and it's similar to the one that we get on other Google devices. So just tap to capture, and let's have a look at the image that we have got. In my opinion, there is quite a few noise in the image, but it's quite great as well. We have over here some typical options, and do note that we also can change the theme in which we are shooting right now by just dragging down. We have some filters over here, and over here we have the settings of the phone. And let's just have a look at the video settings, and as you can see, it says that it can record videos in 4K Ultra HD as well as in 4K DCI. It can also record slow-mo videos at 60 frames per second. I'm sorry, I mistakenly said 120 in the previous part. We can also record the time-lapse videos, as you can see. The default browser that we have got is the Chrome browser, and considering the fluidity of the phone, it's quite fluid in my opinion, and the touch of the file manager app as well as the screencast app seems to be quite great, as you don't get both of these apps what do you say, pre-installed in any device, if I'm not wrong. So it's a good touch, especially for the screencast app. And having a look at the notification store over here, we have the notifications that we can get and the toggles. And if you swipe from over here, we have all the toggles listed down. We also have a toggle for flash and brightness. Let's set the brightness to auto, and it auto sets. If I'm not wrong, it was, I guess, previously auto, and now I've cancelled it. Yes, it seems that it's now on auto mode. Considering the dialer is quite simple in my opinion, and it seems quite great to me. It has a flat design in my opinion, and having a look at the customization the phone gives us over here, you can see it gives us a ton of options to customize the lock screen, themes, status bar, notifications, and gestures. I've heard a lot of complaints about the touch gesture of the OnePlus One, so I'll be testing it. Considering the developer options, we also get an option for performance. Along with over here, you can customize the CPU speed. You can set the minimum and maximum usage limit. Overall, in my opinion, I'm quite impressed with the OnePlus One, and I'll be using this as my secondary phone. I'll post battery usage images in the next couple of days after using it for maybe around 24 hours or so, from 100 to maybe 10 or 15%. In my opinion, it seems great, and this will be working as my secondary device along with the iPhone 5 that I've got. And I guess that's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and if you do like the video, do hit the like button and do subscribe for more videos on the OnePlus One and other videos as well. Thank you.